What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel if you're a returning subscriber. If you are brand new here, welcome to the channel. Today's video, I have not been shooting very well lately. Well, speed-wise pretty good, accuracy-wise not the greatest, so I decided, let me ask AI what I need to do to learn to shoot better. Let's do it. If you want to go back and check, or after this video you could go back, I have a couple videos of some major matches that I shot. So Wyoming Governor's match, Utah State Championship, and then very recently Barry's Red Rock Rumble. Three kind of, I think like 3 months in a row. All those matches, speed-wise, pretty good. Could be a little better here and there with the speed, but overall consensus from my shooting, from what I've seen, is I need to shoot more accurately. So I've been just kind of pushing speed, and then we're gonna drop some points there. And I need to stop doing that. So I decided, let me ask AI what drills I could shoot to learn to shoot a little bit more accurate while, well, not dealing with the speed yet, just the accuracy. So today we are shooting dot torture. So if you're not familiar with what dot torture is, here it is. There are 10 2-inch circles. There are directions on everything per circle. So we will go over it as we're shooting it, but you draw and then fire 5 rounds on that. Then you draw, fire 1 shot 5 times, then 1 shot and 1 shot 4 times. There's the directions on it. If you are interested in shooting this drill, just type in dot torture drill on Google. I believe it's the first link that pops up. This is a pretty popular one. Everyone I've spoke to loves this one. I used to shoot this one all the time when I first got into shooting. From concealment, but we're going to be shooting a little bit more from our competition rig, trying to put a little more emphasis on the live fire. You can get a lot done with dry fire, but sometimes you need to get out there and live fire to actually confirm stuff you've been working on in dry fire. So let's get well, we're kind of set up. We got to get the gun on and some magazines loaded up, and let's start shooting this drill. I'm going to try to get a GoPro, probably sit it right on my truck. My truck is 3 yards from this target. That's the only reason it's so close, because I don't have a tripod for the GoPro, so we could see what I'm actually hitting and everything. We're going to try to film it all in one clip and just burn through it. This is completely cold. I have not shot any rounds today, so we're just going to shoot it. We'll see how that goes. Maybe we'll shoot it a second time and just work on shooting better. So one more thing about this drill. They say it's supposed to be 100%, so it's 50 rounds total. And if you drop 1 round, you fail. We're not gonna go by that. I mean, we're gonna try to shoot every round in, but there is draw, fire, 5 shots strong hand. Then there is at ready, fire 5 shots weak hand. Probably gonna throw some shots here and there. It's not the end of the world, but this is why it's called dot torture, because if you fire all your rounds clean up to here and then drop 1 on the last target, you failed. It is what it is. Just getting live fire practice is going to help more than just not shooting at all. So this is why we're out here. Last thing with this dot torture drill, you're supposed to start at about 3 yards, and then when you shoot it completely clean, then you start moving back. We're going to start at 7 and just go from there. So last thing to keep in mind when you're shooting this drill at any yardage is the height over bore or offset of your dot. This gun is zeroed at 25 yards. I'm actually going to be aiming right at the top of the circles. I could probably afford to go up a little higher if I want, but I'm just basically aiming right at this top edge of the circle, maybe right over it. And those should put all my shots right in the circle. The closer you are up, depending on your zero, you might have to aim a little higher. If you need to, put a black paster on your target first. Go at your distance, slow fire a shot at it, see where your shot hits, and then just adjust from there. If we hold dead center, we're gonna drop them all low, so gotta hold a little high. All right, so I got a GoPro set up. Hopefully we'll be able to zoom in enough so you can see the hits as it's going, but let's shoot this drill and see how we do. This is not a timed drill, so you really have as much time in the world as you want in between every single shot, but we're gonna try to keep some sort of a pace up while we're shooting it. We're not gonna be forcing speed, but we're also not gonna be taking our time in between every single shot. That's how we're shooting it. So first one is draw, fire 5 shots. So that is circle number 1. Let's go. Like I said, these are all cold shots. We're just gonna go for it. The hand's ready. Draw. and go. So like I said, we're aiming right at the top of that circle, and we're gonna go for it. Here we go. All right, think we're clean. I'm counting line breakers, so if we're just touching the black with the edge of the ring, I'm counting that. So sue me, USPSA rules. That one's clean. So this is draw and fire, one shot 5 times on next target. Pulled that one to the right. So right there I failed it, but we're just gonna keep going. Draw, 1 on 3, 1 on 4, times 4. So this is 8 rounds total. 1 and 1. Threw the first one a little high right. So first one was high right. Circle number 4 is clean. This is draw, fire 5 shots, strong hand only. So maybe someone could tell me, do you draw? Do you blade yourself off? Do you stand straight? Do you put this hand like this? You just leave this hand down? I don't know. I usually just stand straight and kind of just hand to the chest. I usually wind up canting the gun a little bit. So I'm gonna try to aim a little like 11-ish o'clock if that was a clock face. 5 shots. These I'm gonna try to take a little slower and more deliberate, just because tendency is to yank the gun. We do have weekend shots later too, so try to take it slow. Yank that one. Way low. 5. So 2 of those were super low in the 8. Yanked those as I pulled the trigger. This is why we're out here. So let's keep it moving. Next one. So the next shots are 2 on draw, 2 on 6, 2 on 7 times 4. So that is a total of 16 rounds, I believe. So as you can tell, so far my one-handed shooting is a very big weakness, but we don't have too much of that in USPSA, but also need to practice that. So draw, 2 and 2, let's go. Once again, second shot, yanked super low. Yank one to the right a little bit. And another one to the right. So rest of the group is decent. Kind of yanking them to the right a little bit, which 5 shots on number 8, weekend only. We already got 2 in there, so let's keep that in mind. Number 9 has 1 in there from me yanking the crap out of the gun, but let's go. This is weekend only, 5 shots. This probably isn't gonna look very good. All right, that went a lot better than I thought. I think we dropped 1 low right. Yeah, with that one a lot better than I thought. We dropped 1 low right. So the next and last one is using number 9 and 10. This is draw fire 1 round on 9, speed reload, so that's not a slide lock reload, and then fire 1 on 10 times 3, so that's another 6 rounds. And then we're done with this. We could have, well, let's see how this goes first of all, and then we will address, maybe we'll shoot it again. Let's go for it. So draw 1, reload 1. Okay, obviously we dropped 1 low on that one. Yeah. All right, let's assess. So we're zoomed in a little bit more. This is especially if we couldn't see that well on the GoPro. We'll see later on. But first grouping, was good. That was all in. Second one, that was the last shot in the second one, so technically I failed the drill. Third instance was this two. This was 1-on-1 on each. I don't remember which shot that was, but yanked that one, so failed again. 4 was good. 5, 1, 2, 3. This one I don't specifically remember where all the shots were, but 1, 2, 3. I think 4 and 5. I don't know where that one came from. I don't remember. Then number 6 was 2 and draw 2 and 2. We had, as we see here, we pulled them a little right on this one. I know that one was with this target. I yanked one super hard. These, I'm not sure if those were all clean. I don't know where these came from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the 3 of these were transitioning over. I don't remember which shot was that one was. Weak hand only, pretty damn good. We dropped one out, a lot better than strong hand. I think I just took a little bit more effort confirming the shot and a nice slow trigger pull. The number 9, these are all clean. Number 10, I dropped that one. I believe that was the second shot, the first one after the one after my first reload, I think. So these were the 3. That one was from up there, and not too bad, could be better. So my main goal lately that I've been trying to do with my practice is making practice a little bit harder. So that's why we're starting at 7 yards on this dot torture drill. I don't think, since I've been shooting it, I don't think I ever shot it clean, which it is what it is. You're obviously not going to be perfect all the time. We're working towards getting better with it. A lot of it is just slowing down a little bit more. I do rush some shots a little bit more than I should and put a little too much input into the gun. A little bit of recoil anticipation is happening, and it is not the greatest, but we're aim small, miss small, I guess. I don't know. So this is another drill kind of that AI gave me. This is 1-inch circles. So what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be taking these across. So we're gonna put one shot on each of these. We're gonna draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, work our way down, 25 rounds. This is more getting your vision focused and doing micro transitions through it, which helps move your eyes around. Because I've noticed also I've been very lazy with getting my eyes over to the next target. We'll kind of get the eyes on the gun at the same time, which is no good. You want the eyes there first, so the gun just like stops on spot where you want it to go. So we're gonna draw 1 on each of these times 5. I could probably do draw 2, draw 2, draw 2, and just do a lot. But I think we're just gonna do 1 through 5. This angle isn't gonna help you at all because you can't see anything on the front of the target, but you kind of get an idea, and I'll move you guys in a second. I'll pull you guys around to the front to see it in a second. But this one, we're starting at 7 yards. This one, I'm assuming is gonna be very sloppy. These are 1-inch circles as opposed to the other one that was 2-inch circles. So maybe we'll just try to take it a little bit smaller. We are gonna aim a little bit higher than each circle, I think. I'm not gonna do this on a timer. This one's just gonna be trying to focus a little bit more on the shots. So draw 5. Okay, first round, high left, the rest in the circle. Let's do this again. So honestly, this went a little bit better than I was expecting. That was my very first shot. Then 1, 2, 3, and 4 straight in. First shot on the next one. Second, obviously, I mean, we could tell that was the 5th shot on this row. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. Yeah. That went better than I expected. So I was unable to pass the drill for you guys today. This is something I'm going to try to work into my training regimen or whatever. I'm gonna try to work in something accuracy based a little more frequently, probably at the beginning of my session. So quick 50 rounds, or the one with the 1-inch circles is 25 rounds, unless you want to like draw and 2 on each, then you're up to 50, which probably isn't a bad idea or drill. Be also good on your draw and indexing exactly where you want, which would probably help. Also, you get 25 draws in that way. Gonna try to work something like that into my practice a little bit more frequently, like I was saying. So if you have any other drills that you think would help someone like me or someone getting into shooting, leave them down below, link it if you can. I'm willing to try just about anything just to work on getting my shooting up a little bit more, because like I was saying earlier, speed is pretty decent right now. The actual shooting of the A zone of the target, not so decent. So that's where we're gonna end it. If you wanna support the channel in any way, use the links down below. We do have links for some merch. It's got some hats and shirts and stuff like that. Got some links for other products. Just use those links down below. If you don't want to use any of your money to support the channel, just hit that subscribe button, like the video, comment, share it, do all that stuff. And I will see you guys in the next one. Get out there, shoot a match. Let's make GM together while hitting the A zones.